Here we go. So in this setup, I've incorporated an area for her to climb up onto if she wants to do some climbing during Freework. Right now she has a lick mat that she's really enjoying. It's not usually her go-to, but we like that. So we have a track on the floor. So that is a soft, non-slip rug that she's standing on right now. The snuffle, so I've angled the snuffle. This snuffle doesn't have real long felt in it. I don't like it as much as some of the others. But she seems to be enjoying it. Okay, so she's going back to the ones that she just kind of flew by. This, again, is another angled snuffle. This is a snuffle bowl. And then here's an opportunity for her to climb if she wants to. So a little bit of problem solving. And she stretches rather than climbs up on the chair, which does kind of surprise me. That's where my intent and her choices are different, and that's okay. She's a little more compressed here in the body than I would like because I didn't think that she would stand on the floor to get to her peanut butter. I thought she would put her 2 paws up on the chair. So and that is saran wrap. There are 3 layers on the chair so it can't come off, although she's given it a good shot. Dad's upstairs working, so she hears his voice and going across the yoga mat. So this is another floor track that she can do. So she actually has 4 different textures on the floor that she can walk on right now. So this is a different kind of hemp style non-slip rug. This is just a giant beanbag chair that I bought for the grandkids, and now it's the dog bed. But this is a really nice height for her. I'll kind of back it up a little bit. So she can get her paws under the beanbag chair a little bit because it's curved. Most of the food is in the bottom or the midsection of the snuffle. So there's nothing that she really needs to go over the top to get. And this has turned out to be a hit for her. Back to that first snuffle and licking. There we go. And I'm going to add to this snuffle that she's got right now because she seems to really enjoy that one. There you go. So there are 2 stations that she has, or 3 stations that she hasn't discovered yet. And she might not. This is really all about her exploring and having just some quiet mental stimulation and some slow intentional movement on her part, which is a great thing to do on this terribly snowy and blustery day. And you just heard Ursa upstairs getting a little impatient for her turn, so we'll use this very same setup for the older Dane too. Back to that little licky. So on the licky pads, I have peanut butter today. Sometimes I use baby food. Sometimes I use wet dog food, or canned cat food is another big hit. And she just licked the mat off of the bench, and now she is, okay, let's see if we can, she went under the table to get to it, and now she's coming back up. There we go. Hi, sweetie. Okay, now I think she's discovered that there's something up on the table. Yep, there's another lick. Now this is a little bit lower. I don't think it's too low. Kind of see her body there. So this is a really small space. This is my dining room with a small sitting area. I actually moved the table back to give her more space to move around because she's a big dog. But one of the things I love is just her slow movements right now. At 9 months old, she still gets zoomies, and she still thrashes about the room sometimes. But this gives us a moment of just quiet contemplation and thought that I think is so important, especially for our adolescent dogs who have so much going on in their brain. The more we can facilitate letting them slow down and pause, the better they're going to be when they are trying to take in information and process and make good choices. And in just a minute, you're going to hear Ursa again. She is really trying to encourage Pandora to speed up. And Pandora says, no, thank you. I'm having quite a lovely time, and I'll just stick with what I'm doing. There we go. So there are still 2 stations that she's not noticed yet. And there we go. So let's see, what does she could stretch and reach. But she has access to the bench, and because the food is up on that rug, she is allowed to put her feet on the bench and reach. So she just went around the table and back to a different snuffle. But also note that I'm not helping her. This is all about Pandora. It's not about me intervening. Right now it's about her problem solving, and there we go. And she's stretched out. She gets to climb like all adolescent dogs do. She's still sniffing. And that was good enough. Right. So she did not get on the table. Instead, the slow, thoughtful movement, she got what she wanted, and now she's gone, doing something else. And she finished. There is still one more station that she's not found yet. She goes back. So this checking again, she's still snuffling. She's still sniffing, which is a lovely thing for her to be doing. She just heard the bag. I'm going to reload a few things. So I'm just going to put some stuff there. She seems to like this one over here. Right. Good. So she's looking at me, looking away. She is sitting on her Snuffle. That's one of her favorite dog beds. So she's finished. She's letting me know that she's just kind of wandering around. Oh, look, she found the last one. So that's what I call a little Snuffle mountain. All right, Snuffle blanket. It's just a dog blanket with some treats in it. Do you want to keep going? We can keep going. We can totally keep going. I love this. So I'm going to put some treats there. Look at that. What a good girl. I'm going to put treats over there. I'm going to put one over here. There we go. Oh, Pandy, you're safe. You're fine, babe. You're fine. Oh. What are we doing? Do you want me to put some more out? Oh, come along. Come on. Okay, I'm going to put some up here. See, that time she didn't jump up. And as soon as I think I figured her out, she surprises me. You're fine. What do you think, sweetie? Not that one last one, no? Are you kind of finished? What do you think? Yeah. Thank you, Ursa. You're good. What do you think, sweetie?